my lectures? I mean, the thought process. Are you able to understand my way of delivering the English and all? I mean, I am not a great orator or anything. My English also very sumar. But still I am managing with that. So, if you are not able to follow the thought process, you can always stop me. But not questions during the class. Questions only in this session. Okay. Right, now you can shoot. And if anybody watching online also, if they want to ask some question, they can type the question. And Bhavana will read out and I will try to answer. First, those who are here, please ask. You want to ask? You can come here because people should hear. You come closer to me, so you will also be seen in the. Come closer to me. Come still closer.
आप सब लोग जितने सनातनी हैं.
Then you will come in the camera.
आप लोग जितने सनातनी हैं, उससे ज़्यादा मैं सनातनी हूँ. तो मेरा क्वेश्चन जो पूछने का दिल में आया है, उसके बारे में गैर समझ मत किया करो. Don't misunderstand.
No, never.
First, my question is this. There are two questions. I will ask. Basic question is this. Arjuna Vishada Yogi. Now, Arjuna was a warrior. He was of a warrior clan. And
This one.
Arjuna was a warrior clan. At the age of 55 to 60, he gone to war. And up to that age, there are the behavior of Kauravas, that their father also, his uncle,
Dhritarashtra.
In his the first word of Gita is
Dharma.
धर्म मेरा भाई, यानी मेरे लड़के और पांडव के लड़के.
मामका
पांडवाश्चैव, ऐसा पहला वर्ड है. यानी दो ही वॉज अंकल, ही वॉज नॉट बिहेविंग प्रॉपरली.
Very biased.
Lakshagruha, there are many instances happen in 60 years. And suppose, let it go all the things, but when it comes to Indian family, the pride of Indian family is wife. If his wife is tortured or brought to the Sabha, you are knowing all
story
she brought.
Yeah.
So, any soldier his blood will be boiling. Krishna will have not to say that Uttishta. He will already Uttishta. And he will be waiting for
what?
The front martyr.
The revenge.
Take revenge. Now, this is shown, and this is an epic. This is not this Gita is not a novel. So, whatever is happened in history is written in it. So
What is the question?
My question is this, that what Udveg he came when his wife was tortured, and his blood should be boiling, and he should be in a position to take revenge. So why Krishna has to say that you Uttishta, Arjuna Uttishta?
Okay.
So this is my question.
Okay, thank you. You can sit.
And second thing.
No. Only one question. Later in the second session, second question. Because everybody should ask, no?
Okay. The second is smaller one.
Okay.
In our culture, when a king is deputed, there are many criteria, and according to those criteria, how this Yudhishthira's father was senior, and when he died, that clan should have come to Yudhishthira. Suppose maybe he be minor at that time. So, but it should not be transferred to a person who is blind, because the criteria of king are too much. It should not be insane, he should not be like this. And why it was and made king of him.
Okay, good. So the first question, why Krishna has to say Uttishta, Uttishta, stand up and fight? Because Krishna was sitting. Arjuna was sitting on the chariot, giving up his Kandiva and everything, and he just collapsed. Is that not so? That's what I was talking all through the first chapter.
No, but he should not.
No, he came as a daring warrior only. But after seeing his own kith and kin, so seeing kith and kin, he got so confused. How would I kill all these people? Because they are very dear to me. And then he refused to fight. See, you should understand, he refused to fight and he sat there, saying that I will not fight now. That is the first chapter, na? That is why Krishna has to say again and again, Uttishta, get up and fight. It is your dharma. Please do this, do this. So it's a very, very basic question, very basic answer. Since because Arjuna was very confused and he has given up everything and sat, he had to say Uttishta, get up, fight, get up, fight. Okay, this is what is the answer. The second question, why Dhritarashtra was given? Because that time there were only two sons. It has to come only to the son. So therefore Pandu, actually Pandu had a problem, See, he had a skin problem. He became white. That's why he's called as Pandu. Totally white he became. And so he himself was not very comfortable to take up that kind of a responsibility and to rule the kingdom. And also he had gone to the forest, I suppose, along with Kunti and all. And then he also died. As you said rightly, he also died. Very young he died. That is why it came to Dhritarashtra. Though it was blind, there was no other alternative. So therefore, as you said rightly, there are very many criteria to appoint a person as a king. But there was no other no other choice at that time. So they said, okay, Dhritarashtra can be the king. So that is how it had happened, as far as I know. So this is the simple answer for your question. Any other question? Yes?
I think Akhil's question was why did Krishna, Arjuna, his emotions about his wife being humiliated, that emotion should have overpowered his emotion.
Yeah. If that was the question, that was the question, yes. Yeah, I understand now. He is explaining your question. Yes, his wife was humiliated. He had that deep hurt in his heart. That's why he came fighting. But more than that, his affection for Bhishmacharya, his own grandsire, and also his Dronacharya, his own Acharya, his own Guru. And also, he was expressing, all these people, if they die fighting each other, what would happen? The whole clan will be destroyed, Kula Dharma would be lost. So even though I am hurt, still should I go for it? And is it not a sin? He got so confused. Yes, his affection, his love for wife is very much there, and his hurt is very real. But still, that's what, there, he was totally split into two personalities. One is his affection, this thing for his wife, and the humiliation she met, and the wound and the hurt. But still, after coming there, seeing his own people, he got so confused. He was so confused about his dharma. Should I go and fight or not? After killing all these people, should I enjoy the kingdom? What for? Such questions. and it will be a total disruption of the society. So then he was saying, no, we will all go to Naraka, this, that, all blah, blah, blah. So he got totally confused. So that overpowered, actually even the hurt or love for the wife, everything, that overpowered, that emotion. That is why he just collapsed, and Krishna has to say, stand up and fight, stand up and fight. Yes.
Bhima was actually much more angrier than Arjuna. And Bhima really wanted to put Duryodhana on his lap, break him. So I think it was more Bhima was focusing on that, and Arjuna was focusing on the totality of
no, not like that and all. Arjuna also was very angry only. But only thing is, he was very emotional in the battlefield, seeing his own kith and kin. See, equally Arjuna also was hurt and very angry. It's not they have delegated their work. You take revenge, I will now see the welfare of the whole. Not like that. Arjuna was also equally angry and disappointed and very hurt. But he was overpowered with emotion, seeing his own kith and kin. And he got confused, that's what. And he was very grief-stricken. Vishada yoga. So that is why it happened that way. Okay.
Why Vidura has not been considered as a kingdom of this?
Vidura. See, that's a good question. Why Vidura was not considered for the throne, right? See, if you follow the story of Mahabharata, actually the Dhritarashtra's father, he also died early, leaving his two wives. Ambalika, I suppose, right? Ambalika. He also died actually very young. So this Kunti Mata, not Kunti, Satyavati I suppose, no? Satyavati, the mother, the mother got so worried, or grandmother, she got so worried, and she was wondering what to be done now. That's why she invited Vedavyasa, that is what? Ganga Maya and what is his name? No. Shantanu, correct, Shantanu. So she invited Vedavyasa, and she wanted him to sort of give birth to, means the children, so that they will continue. So what happened? Vedavyasa first refused. How can I do this? I cannot do this. Then she said, no, for the good of the society, for everything, you have to do this. So Vedavyasa was a very exalted soul. So he actually came and he had a relationship with Ambika. First time when she had when she was about to sort of have a relation, she got so, this Vedavyasa was so terrible looking because of his tapasya, and he was terrible looking. So she closed her eyes. Dhritarashtra is the first one, no? Dhritarashtra is the first one actually, not this thing. Since he was born blind, so Pandu was given the first he was given the kingdom actually. So she closed the eyes. So he born blind. And the second one, she turned pale. So Pandu was born as a sort of a pale person. So Pandu, the name itself signifies that. And then that mother, she was very wise. ரெண்டு பேரும் இப்படி ஆயிடுச்சு என்ன செய்ய சொல்லிட்டு No, Ambika Ambalika only. Ambika Ambalika only. Wait. Third thing, what happened? She sent a servant maid to have this thing with the Vedavyasa. ரெண்டு பேரும் the project failed. Failed means what? She closed the eyes, she became pale. At least மூணாவதாவது கொஞ்சம் உருப்படியாக வரட்டும்னு சொல்லிட்டு. So that lady was so humble, and she was serving Vedavyasa and all. They had a proper this thing, and Vidura was born. So Vidura was born very wise, because she was very humble and she served Vedavyasa and all. So he was born very wise. So he was the third son, you understand. So it naturally goes to Dhritarashtra, first one, and because he could not take, Pandu took, and then Dhritarashtra took over. And also Vidura was insulted because of his birth. He was not born to a queen or to a proper royal family. So see, those days also it was there. So he was insulted. So only he walked out actually. Vidura actually walked out. So all those stories are there. So Vidura could not take it out. See, I want you to ask something about the subject matter, not about Mahabharata. Please sit down. Yeah. Yeah, after that. You can come here, Amma. You can come here. Come a little closer.
Hari Om, I don't know whether the question is appropriate. Swamiji has been telling self, Atma and all that. Everything is one. By basic, why is the self assuming a body form when it is all pervading? Why it has to take so many different forms?
That is all the question? Okay. Her question is, the self is all pervading, it is one, without a second. Why you should take a body? I really don't know. You should ask the self, yourself. You know what? See, it is said in the scriptures, the jiva is deluded. The jiva is deluded because he identifies with the body mind. That is why from the state of selfhood or all pervading, he has become individualized. But if you ask the question, why self has taken this body, actually speaking, there is no answer. Because self is all knowledge, there is no ignorance in it. There is no answer. Why self has taken a body? No answer. Or you can say this way, another way, in Upanishad it said, so kamayata. The God thought, it seems, God means the self or whatever you can call. Why am I single? What is wrong with me? Now I want to become many. So he assumed various forms, something like that. It goes in Upanishad. See, those are all sort of theories, maybe to satisfy the intellect of the people. But actually speaking, your question is very pointed. If you ask, why am I suffering? Then we can say, we identify with the body mind, some sort of ignorance, so we are suffering. But as a self, how come the self has become many? How the self has identified with the body and suffering? If you ask, because self by itself has no sort of avidya or anything. So this is a very, very pointed question which has got no answer. We don't know. Sorry. Not only we means not only I don't know, in the scripture also there is no proper explanation or nobody can answer such question. In Kaivalya Navanidam, the same question was asked about Maya. Maya only is responsible for all this creation. So exactly you tell me what is Maya, from where it has come. Then he said, Anirvachaniya, nobody can explain. Nobody can explain what is Maya, from where it has come, how it has come and all. It is Ishvara Shakti. It is the power of the Lord, but we do not know what is actually Maya, and all those things has been explained. So exactly if you ask why the self has taken a body, we don't know. Yeah, Maya is Anad, that's what he says, everything. But you cannot tell, see, you cannot tell whether it is separate from the Brahman or one with the Brahman, Sattapi, Asattapi, Ubayatmikano, Bhinnapi, Abhinnapi, Ubayatmikano, whether it is there or not there, because the higher standpoint is not there. Now we are seeing, means we are experiencing it. Like that, nothing can be much spoken. Anirvachaniya, they say. So something about, they say, Maya. So cannot be answered.
Maya also becoming illusion.
Maya also?
Becoming illusion, like...
No, see, when we realize there is nothing other than the Brahman. But when you are in the ignorance, you are experiencing the everything, no? So Maya is attributed. But later Maya also is negated.
Swamiji, for her question, is it right to think like this, Swamiji? Now she is assumed she is identified, the self has identified with the body and mind, and she is raising a question that the self is, how did self take a body? If when she reaches that state of selfhood then she is going to see only that the self is all pervading, there is nothing other than the self. So this we are asking this question from the perspective of a
Jiva.
Jiva. So it is what is there, the self is all pervading.
Self alone.
So giving the names and forms is what we have, the way we have identified ourselves.
Brilliant answer. She has got a brilliant answer now. See what she is saying, See, we identify with the body mind and we have become jiva, and then we are asking this question. But from the self standpoint, it has not taken any body. There is nothing other than the self. It is always there. See, actually self has not undergone any change. So it has not taken any body, actually speaking. Ultimately, ultimate standpoint is that. But you yourself as a jiva only asking this question. Because of ignorance you identify with the body and you think there are so many, this world, everything, and therefore how the self or the Brahman, it has assumed many forms, how it has become all this you are asking now. But what he is saying is, from the highest standpoint, it has not assumed any body. There is nothing other than the self. Wonderful. But how she has taken the form of jiva now?
Because now I am also.
Now, how she has become jiva?
That's her question.
I am asking you the same question. How she identify with the, first of all, where from the body came?
Because when she got up from her sleep, she has got the body.
Don't அந்த கதையெல்லாம் எனக்கு சொல்ல வேண்டாம்.
It's like
Catching the pig's tail. So what my question is, you said that she has become jiva. Na? She was a self. How she became jiva?
with the wrong identification.
How do you? Self is all knowledge. Why it wrongly identifies?
That's what Swami. That for that there is no answer.
That's what I said. First I patted her saying that brilliant answer.
I never took it that way so often. Because I know there is always a.
ஒரு உள்குத்து இருக்கா? No. The way you thought also was good only, but that is a small this thing there also. Because you assume that she has become a jiva, na? How could she become a jiva? My God, what a sin. That is true. Why she has become jiva to ask this question? That is her question. That is her question.
Because we are saying the world. Because we are in
That is all fine. Why you are seeing the world? Why you are seeing the world? How can the self see the world? There is no world now. How can the self see the world?
Because I am seeing the world and not able to see the self.
That is all fine. But first of all, how are you unable to see the world? How are you unable to see the self? Why you start seeing the world which is not there as a self? It is going round and round and round. It's very interesting. Anyway, anybody else? Any question? We will finish him first. We will finish him first. Come.
How do we,
Just joking.
how can we recognize and understand our Swadharma? Because we are working in different professions. We have professional career. In ancient times, we had Varna system. And nowadays, like as Swamiji, you explained, some people who are good in engineering and they have become doctors. So they are not in doing their Swadharma. So how do we know our own Swadharma?
Good question. It's a good question. Very good question. Please give me a big clap. See, in the US, what they do, they give some aptitude tests. Really, no joke, it's not a joke. Some aptitude test and all they give, and they find out. But in India, there is no need, because we are very wise. By looking at a person, we can say, what is he destined for? See, the thing is, விளையும் பயிர் முளையிலே தெரியும். There is a Tamil saying, விளையும் பயிர் முளையிலே தெரியும். Meaning, when you are growing, it is seen. See, it is not a rocket science, it is seen. Swadharma. Meaning what? I will tell you one thing. this Gangama Speti means granddaughter, very small one, 1 year old only. But now when somebody sings, he listens very carefully and she does something. She has got that within the music. So maybe more and more when she grows, she will become more and more into singing and all those stuff. So that is her Swadharma. Not necessarily that she will become a great singer, I don't know how. She may also, may not also, we don't know. But that Vasana is within. Like that when you grow, when you are watching yourself, you would know from within that what you are interested, where the mind is going again and again. See, when I was growing up, studying and all, I got a Swami and I went to him again and again and listened to this scriptures again and again. Why should I go? There were very many friends. They were also introduced to the same Swami. But they lost interest and they said, that's fine. But somehow I was going again, inside that was there. So that is my Swadharma. So we ourselves would know where our heart is. Again and again we are driven, where we are driven. We know it. Some person, they start drawing in a very young age. It is there within. That is why they are able to draw. This what is it? The chess. Prajnananda, it's a child prodigy, Mari. At the age of 5, 6, 7, he started playing chess. My God. So, like that, all of us would know, because we are with ourselves all the time now, to know where we are, where our heart is, what we are good at, and slowly when it evolves also, it changes also. It is not that always it remains the same. It changes also, but after some time it will settle down. Then we know what is our Swadharma. And from other perspective, very clear, a person is very knowledge oriented, research oriented, he asks questions and all. And other person may study and all, but is more into sort of, debating, like a leader conducting events, this, that. You can see this fellow is now becoming a dynamic, a person, a leader. And some fellows are very good in creating money, means something like that. So you know to some extent what is what, the Swadharma. And some fellows were very, very dull-witted. You can't expect anything. See, it is all, it expresses. It cannot keep quiet within, it expresses. So when you are wise enough to see the symptoms, you know it. See, sometimes most of the time we are not open, so we don't see things. But the masters or the great Mahatmas, they are very subtle, they know things. So you also can know actually, if you are open to yourself and if you are introspecting, you definitely would know your Swadharma. Nobody can say, I don't know my Swadharma. But we are not looking properly. We are not conscious of things. Otherwise we know it. It is there. We have to find out what is our Swadharma. See, we have to find out. And it is possible to find out. If you give some attention, you can find out what is your Swadharma. Yes?
Swadharma could be vasanas from the past birth also.
Ama, that's what I am saying.
Vasanas you cannot never burn. How do we burn it in this life?
That's what we are going to study. The whole of Bhagavad Gita, through Karma Yoga,
Through burning the vasana.
through Dhyanam. When the knowledge happens, everything is burnt by itself. When the ego self dies, all the karmas are gone, vasanas are gone.
So I have one more question.
Anybody has got any better answer for this? Swadharma?
Is it being passionate about something, can that be called Swadharma also?
Yeah, that's what. Another point is, if you are passionate about something, then it means that is your Swadharma. You are sort of into it. For example, you are taken up to yoga and all, na? You are a teacher. First of all, teaching is your Swadharma. And then yoga you are taken. So that kind of a path. See, you are not somewhere dancing, drinking and all. You are into some different path. So that is your Swadharma actually. Yeah, as she says, to some extent you know your passion. What is your passion?
At the end of it, it
But
should
then
be
you have to
happiness.
become dispassionate. Yes.
By doing something where I find true happiness, where I'm not forced to do that job.
Wonderful, see?
What gives you joy
Yes.
without any validation, recognition, societal anything? Whatever gives you true joy, that probably is.
Is your Swadharma. See? Beautiful answer. Whatever gives you joy.
Which we do with ease without effort.
Which we do with ease without struggling. Wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. That's the thing. Naturally, effortlessly.
But Swamiji, this is more philosophy than giving true joy. But when it comes to the real practical world, even though people know that what is giving them joy, but still they're struggling in IT industry and
That is what I am saying. Na? See,
so survival.
that's what they are not doing. So they are not living according to the Swadharma. They are not living because desire. See, because desire. You get more money only in IT. See, they know it. This is my Swadharma. But there is a pressure from the family also, the parents also, the peer pressure also. If you get married, your wife or whatever, your your spouse also. Like that, there is so much of pressure from outside, from within also. Because we have a lot of desires. We are not very clear in our minds, what do we want in life. You know. So therefore, even though we are aware, but still we want to try out that. Because there is more money in it, more sort of a recognition or fame in it. Something like that. That is why they opt for it. So as I told you, there are outer pressures also, inner pressure also.
Swamiji, one question.
She will finish. You want to add something here? Yes.
For Swadharma, we also defined or explained as that dharma which takes me closer to liberation or mukti or moksha.
Swadharma.
Swadharma. So I may have all of these desires that make me joy as well, but still it is in Vyavahara, in this world only. But what Krishna is speaking there is there's no world, there's nothing. So basically I am the Swarupa. So Swadharma should be something which is going to take me back to delete the ignorance that I am entertaining through these worldly joys and move beyond that to attain my true state.
So he is trying to interpret as Swadharma. That which takes closer to yourself is Swadharma, is trying to say. Yeah, that way also you can see. Yes, Sayya, you want to add something?
Unless desires are controlled, our thought process will now come down. Once the desires, thought process are coming to a point, and our Swadharma will automatically blossom. So we have to wait for the blossom.
So she is saying that when the desires are reduced and thoughts also quieten, then our Swadharma expresses more and more, he is saying.
Until then, we have to go on this process. Once our aim is decided, in one we will get that.
That's what he is saying.
We have to wait for it.
Wait for it. Patience, he
We
was saying.
cannot get in this, or we may get.
Okay. Come.
Swamiji,
You come here. So that people also listening may know what you are asking now. But it's very interesting, this discussion.
Hari Om. So we have seen in scriptures and stories that God comes and gives grants boon, and when regards to Prahalada, he was saved from all natural calamities, and Narasimha came and killed his father. So in all these stories, exactly who is coming actually, Swamiji? Like the
God is
you are
coming.
Saying, no, God you are saying is in self. So Prahalada, when he was dropped in all these things, who was saving him? Was he able to save himself, or what is it? Because we say that self is inside, God is inside, and we go to the temple to pray, and sometimes prayers get answered, and sometimes prayers do not get answered. So in all these situations, are we driving the desires that we want, or is some other force driving it?
Good question. It's a very good question. I can understand from where it is coming. See, the Paramatma or the Parabrahma Paramatma or the Self, all those things which is seated in our heart, is infinite. Is infinite. When you invoke means when you pray, when you really surrender, that supreme power can take any form. See, he can take the form of Narasimha, means that one only, that one principle, that Brahman or whatever, or the self or whatever, he can assume any form. So when it comes for the sake of blessing, it is called as Ishvara, God, Ishvara. Another technical term is Ishvara. So he can come as Narasimha and bless you. It doesn't mean that the self is something different and God is something different. Because in truth there is only one which can assume forms. In fact, all the forms are his only. So therefore, the same principle, see who is Narayana or who is Rama? He has come down. Down means what? From the state of the Nirguna Nirakara, he has assumed Saguna Sakara. So, when we say one, that is Nirguna Nirakara. When we say it is in our heart, what do we mean is the core of our personality. When you transcend the body mind, whatever you are, whatever that it is, that is the truth. So, that same infinite truth, which is Nirguna Nirakara, can assume any form. It can become Saguna Sakara. And that alone comes to save the devotee. You understand? So it is not different.
The self and the God are all same.
And the Guru. In fact, the world. Everything is one. That's the highest standpoint. But as a devotee, this Prahalada, he is praying to the Lord and he is really in tune with the Lord. He is invoking his blessings. So that same power, whichever is within or whatever the Brahman, the same thing can assume that kind of a form because it is all compassion. And it can come down and bless the devotee. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he was worshipping Ma Kali. Kali can come take a form and she can appear in front and she can bless. See, in Yoga Shastra also it is said, when you do Swadhyaya, Swadhyaya means what? The japa of the Ishta Devata can appear. And it can even talk to you, guide you. Who is coming? The Devata means what? That Lord is coming means what? Who is that Lord? The same principle only. Because there is only one Sat, which is infinite. That can appear in different forms when it is invoked. So the God comes. It is not cock and bull story. Even if you want to see God, you can really do that sadhana and God will come. There is another question, whether do we need to see God? That is a different question. But you can see God if you want. Yes, you come here please. You have to come here. Because everybody want to see your face also.
It's more of a...
You want to add something?
Yes.
You want to add something?
I want to... So, your explanation now about Brahman or the self, Lord, can take a form. So doesn't that mean, answering the first question about...
You are very intelligent.
The jivas, all these jivas, all of us, is Brahman taking a form.
But her question is very sharp. How come self take form? Because self is infinite, there is no desire.
Brahman can take the form of Ishvara.
That is also
take the form of...
correct. I agree. This answer also is in a very, very relative stand only, not from the absolute. From the absolute, none of this can work. This is also relative stand only.
How does Brahman, if he has got, is dormant, there's no prakriti, there's no vibration, there's no energy, where does that vibration or shakti or that creates form come from?
That is what I am saying.
Within must be from...
See, that is what I am saying. Whenever you ask the first how it happened, nobody has got any answer for that.
But isn't... Okay. I'm just thinking, jivas are from Brahman, obviously.
Jivas?
Jiva, the self, ourself, the individual self, must, by definition, come from Brahman. the ultimate.
Has it come?
Not come. I mean, it's like a wave in an ocean.
Has the wave come?
Brahman, and the wave is.
That is Vishishtadvaitam you are talking about. But Advaitam is different.
So how does Advaita?
See, highest Advaita is nothing has happened. It's all Vivarta. Vivartam is, yeah.
It's like Matrix. The Matrix. It's all a dream.
Something like that. Something like that. Huh? Yeah, Atma is Brahman, that is fine. But what he's asking is the first Salanam, how it happened, why it happened, how it happened. That we should ask only the Brahman. But when you go to see Brahman, you are not there. So nobody is able to answer this. Why, you are all very intelligent people, huh? Not ordinary people. I should be very proud. I am teaching very intelligent people. That is good. I like that. I like that. Come here. No, come. Come here, closer to me, then you will be.
I don't want.
But you should be.
Swamiji Viveka Chudamani, Gurudev describes bhakti as single-pointed devotion
To the self.
to your own self or to oneself.
Swaswarupa Anusandhanam Bhakti.
And even in Naradi Bhakti Sutra, one description of bhakti is no otherness. Yeah, that is what he, maybe not in the form of Advaita, I don't know, I'm not sure of that. That to the exclusion of everything else, I presume, that you are thinking of your Lord. Now, even somebody who thinks of the Lord as a friend, after gaining knowledge and while reflecting even in his own room, can have discussions in his mind with the Lord. That also, I presume, is a form of bhakti. Listening to bhajans is a form of bhakti. My question here is, no, before the question, I also know that performing rituals, performing pujas are very important in developing bhakti. But has the person got to regularly attend pujas and rituals or perform rituals to consider himself a bhakta?
Wonderful question. Wonderful question. Good, give a clap. See, the thing is, people are very different. Different people are very different in their taste, in their temperament. So, some people, like Swami Tapovan Maharaj, you know Tapovan Maharaj, na? You know means you have heard about him, you have listened about him and all, na? A great jnani, a great scholar, a great bhakta also. But he was not doing puja every day. He was not doing havan every day. But his bhakti is so unnadam. For him, Ma Ganga is Brahman in liquid form. So he had such a great devotion for Ma Ganga. He was always there, you know. So like that, and he has written so much about that, what is that? Saumya Kashi. So Saumya Kashi is a stotram. So Saumya Kashisha. So much he has written. So they are very exalted people, like Swami Shivananda and all. But the way some people express, like Tukaram and all the other devotees, Namdev and all those devotees, and even in our, Alvars, Nayanmars, very different. So therefore, the bhakti is a love, deep love. How it expresses may be different. Not necessarily in one particular way. You understand? See, I also have a lot of devotion to the Lord. But for me, somebody asks me to sit and do this puja for 3 hours, I cannot. Not even for 20 minutes. Every day you have to attend this kind of this thing, bhajan kirtan and all. I love bhajan kirtan, but I cannot be forced into anything because everybody is different, na? our this thing are different. It doesn't mean that since I am not attending, I am a less devotee or not having devotion. I may not express in that way. You understand? See, your father and your mother both love you so much, no doubt about that. The way of expression is different. Na? Mother's love is very, very evident, expressive. But father, he is also deeply loves you, so it expresses in different way. He wants you to grow as a decent person, as a very cultured person. So he may be very strict with you, but behind that there is only love. Independent person also. Yeah, true, unlike mother. So therefore, the expression may be different. And I tell you again and again, you need not be forced into anything. Whichever comes to you beautifully, you blossom that way. That's what. But you know what happens sometimes? You are a very matured person, very sincere person. I am not talking about you. Youngsters I am talking about. If you say this way, what they do, it's all easy. Bhakti manasula irukku podum. Kumpadala vendam. Manasula kuppa dhaan irukku. There is only garbage in the mind. But they say bhakti manasula irundha podum. They avoid everything. And they don't gain anything. So for that we have to say no. Certain things you have to do. Say Gayatri, at least Gayatri Mantram you do for 18 times, 36 times you do, please. Or every day after taking bath you come and chant few shlokas in front of the God. Or weekly once you go to the temple, come with me. Come to the satsang, listen to something. If you don't push them like that, they will not get anything. If the father, mother also like them, you do whatever you want, my child, I am giving you all freedom, you need not do anything, then the fellow will be very happy and he will go astray. Astray means what? Not into this. If he is really genuinely interested, he has got that vasana within him, he may come back and he may do everything. But the thing is, as a parent, we may have to say a few things and let them do things. For example, வீட்டில் விளக்கு ஏற்றணும், விளக்கு ஏற்றணும், ஏற்றாமல் நம்ம விடுவேன்னா அதெல்லாம் கிடையாது, ஏற்றணும், அதெல்லாம் ஒரு ட்ரெடிஷன், கல்ச்சர், அதெல்லாம் கொண்டு வரணும். You have to light the lamp in the morning or in the evening. Those things. So for a very matured person, it's a different story. But for the ordinary children and beginners, we have to put certain things. Otherwise it will not work. Anybody else? Anybody has got any question from the... Nobody. Nobody is listening.
In the same context, Swamiji, when Bhagavatam, Bhakti is the mother, Jnana and Vairagyam is only the sons. So does that apply only in the context of Bhagavatam, Swamiji? Suppose in some other text...
You are asking a very controversial question. Meaning...
said in the morning that in Bhagavatam, Bhakti has been given a predominant. Because it is Bhagavatam, Bhakti is given a predominant position.
See, what is Bhakti? Bhakti means love. The emotion of love is very powerful. Without that, you cannot concentrate. You cannot be dedicated to one. Even if you are a jnani, you have to be dedicated to one. Ghost. Ghost is also talking. What has happened, huh? Bluetooth. Okay. Everybody has got only white tooth, I thought. Somebody has got white Bluetooth also. Okay, don't worry. Let it also speak. She has got Bluetooth. Huh? Then switch it off. So your question?
So Bhagavatam knowledge, there is knowledge, you were telling knowledge and...
No, different Mahatmas have got different viewpoints. If you go and ask Nisargadatta Maharaj, he is not into anything. Straight away he inquired and if you go and ask J. Krishnamurti about Rama and all, who is that Rama, he will ask you. He will even say something else, I don't want to utter that. So he will say, who is that Rama? And like that, see, people are different now. If you go and ask Ramakrishna, he will be very different. He will be crying and explaining, oh, and all. If you ask Vivekananda, he is a little different person. Everybody is different. This Swami is very different. He doesn't know what he is talking also. Only 1 minute. Yes, his actual question. Come closer.
In chapter 1 and chapter 2, Arjuna's grief was very evident and the confusion was also very, very evident. Because he lost his aggression and he lost his anger really towards the Kaurava families for the damage that they had done. When it comes to him surrendering in the first 8th verse or by the 7th verse,
Second chapter.
He surrendered. Now that surrendered meant that he didn't know what to do. He really didn't know what to do. So his question was, should I fight or should I not fight? Which is relating to duties, dharma. So he's asking a question about
what is my dharma?
What is my dharma? But Bhagavan Krishna is starting with something very high, so high that it probably would have further confused him.
That is the idea.
And then the second part of the question is, because the chapter is entitled Karma Yoga. So is Bhagavan saying that karma got to be done and also duties got to be done and jnana got to be included in that, only then I can be free of all sufferings in life. Is that because Bhagavan is saying about mukti, he's heading him towards liberation. Am I wrong, Swamiji?
No. I will explain.
Thank you.
Is that over? Your question is over. See, our Acharya used to say, dharma itself is rooted only in the truth. Dharma is rooted in the truth only. To understand dharma, you should know the truth. What is truth? Satchit Ananda is truth. Pure existence, knowledge and bliss. So what is dharma? The basic dharma is live and let live. You also live. You also be happy. Let others also live. Meaning, from the standpoint of Sat, you live, you let others live. From the standpoint of Chit, Chit means knowledge. You don't cheat anybody. Don't get cheated also. This is primary dharma. And from the standpoint of Ananda, be happy and make others happy. I am giving you just a rough idea about how dharma is derived from the satyam only, the truth only. So to know the dharma also, first of all you should know the truth. Because dharma is not something hanging somewhere and truth is something. Everything is derived from satyam only. Satyam is the only thing, na? Everything should be derived from there only. Right to life is existence. Right to knowledge, consciousness. Right to be happy, Ananda. You understand? So therefore, without pointing out the ultimate truth and saying that all this thing what you are talking is rubbish, how can he explain the actual dharma? So first of all, you have to point out and then say whatever logic and reason you are throwing out is not right. So anyway, you are not killing, you are not getting killed, and you are here for the purpose. So you have to fulfill that purpose. Understand? Something like that. And second, he is not saying that karma you have to do and jnana a little bit you have to add and all. See, the karma yoga purifies the mind. And after that, one has to dive within through proper understanding. That is, knowledge is understanding. Clarity is everything. With clarity, you have to dive within to know the self. If you don't have clarity, it will be a brute thing, brute force to try to quieten the mind. It will not work. But if there is jnana, but there is no sort of yoga, then jnana is only intellectual. So therefore, karma yoga purifies definitely. Bhakti yoga is very, very beautiful because it gives you that right, the atmosphere for the mind to dive deep, and that clarity is very important. And also the actual yoga, where to dive deep and know the self. The handling of the mind and transcending the mind and all is very important. That is how Swami Shivananda and others have advocated integral yoga, integration of yoga. So even Bhagavan Sri Krishna is saying that only. If you read Shankara Bhashyam, oh my God, Shankara is very, very aggressive in saying that karma cannot give you moksha, karma cannot give you moksha, it can give you only Chitta Shuddhi. After Chitta Shuddhi, the knowledge only will reveal the truth, the knowledge only will, he goes on. He's so very clear. See, samuchaya means what? See, in Ramagita, it is said, it can only be serially practiced. Samuchaya, okay, to some extent samuchaya is fine, but this Chitta Shuddhi is actually given a place. Otherwise, mind will not quieten. Even if you study scriptures, you will not understand. After Chitta Shuddhi happens, then mind becomes very quiet and the intellect becomes very bright, and you can understand, and also you can quieten the mind, can dive deep. So it is not that for 10 years I am going to only do karma yoga and then I will start bhakti yoga. And then after 20 years I will now practice dhyana yoga and last few years maybe jnana yoga. Not like that. If you have clarity, it helps. If you have devotion, it really helps. All the time abhyasa and vairagya is required. And of course, you are here in the world, you have to serve. So it can be done that way. So it all helps. That's what great masters say. But if you go into technical, analysis and understanding, there may be some differences. In this forum, it's not required. That kind of a hair-splitting debate and discussion not required. Who? Yeah, you come here and read it out. Because I want everybody here, that's what I'm saying. Otherwise they may not hear now, that's what I'm saying. I'm only concerned that they should know the question also. See, most of the time they may not know what is the question, I would be only answering.
Deepak is asking.
Deepak from where?
Deepak Mandir. I'm just reading it.
Please.
Namaskaram Swamiji. Does Bhagavad Gita allows open for interpretation of the text unlike Ashtavakra Gita?
What is the question?
Does Bhagavad Gita allows open for interpretation of the text unlike Ashtavakra Gita?
That's the question. Hari Om. Only Ashtavakra knows what he has written. All the other things are only interpretations. Similarly, only Bhagavan Sri Krishna knows what he has said. Even what Arjuna has heard is his own interpretation only. Even Vedavyasa, what he has understood, also his own interpretation only. As long as there is a mind, it interprets in its own way. But these great masters are very much tuned with Krishna and the philosophy and the truth. Their interpretations are always very refined and closer to what he has said. So everything is interpretation of the intellect only, except the self. Everything is interpretation only. So there is no question that Ashtavakra doesn't allow interpretation. Then what? There is nothing like Bhagavad Gita as it is. Only Krishna knows as it is. Whoever has explained it, they have given their own interpretation only. And there is nothing called as it is except the truth. So everything is interpretation. Appa, thank you God. So you can have your own interpretation also. Deepak, you are free to have your own interpretation also. You can write Bhashyam. If it is very, very deep and revealing, people may follow that also. Like Shankaracharya's Bhashyam, they say Deepakacharya's Bhashyam also. So it is good. It is all interpretation. How Gurudev is interpreted. How Swami Chidbhavananda has interpreted. How this Swami is interpreting. It's all interpretation. I am very clear about it. No doubt. Anything else? Yes, Ramanayudu ji.
Maybe small question, sir.
Yeah, come here and ask. But he will have only small question, but a big, deep thing he will ask.
No, it may not be relevant also.
Wonderful.
Swamiji, Atma is the wonder of wonders.
Yes, Ashcharyavat.
Acharya.
Come closer to me. Come closer to me.
Okay. Acharyavat Pachit Kachidanam.
Hmm.
Atma is not an object.
Hmm.
How to see Atma? And whereas Pachiti means Triputi is involved in that.
Ayo Rama, it is just a poetic way of expression.
It
You should not take it literally.
This Vadati and Shrunoti, that also they come
Yeah.
under Triputi.
Yeah.
So Atma is beyond senses,
Yes.
beyond mind and
But whatever the Guru is teaching, he can understand, na?
yes.
That is what he is very wondering.
How to understand, sir? Here Pashyati means it is not an object. How to Pashya?
See, Pashya means what? He is able to see what the Guru is telling him is not the exact truth, but the idea he is trying to convey. Oh my God, it is beyond senses, beyond mind. Oh my God. Oh, there is something like that which is not changing in all these changes. Oh, it is infinite, all pervading. Oh, how is it? Oh, such a thing is there. See, he is able to see whatever the Guru is teaching. See means not with the eyes. I mean, the light of knowledge, he is able to appreciate. And then he says, oh my God, what a wonderful thing. I want to know it. I want to realize something like that. It's all poetic. We should not be literally taken how to see. You cannot see.
Because only in Samadhi we can experience it.
Samadhi also you cannot experience it. As a knowledge, as a vritti jnanam only you can experience. Even that also should go. Then you become one. That's what the masters are saying. Na? There also, akantakara vritti. That also goes. Then asamprajnada samadhi. Samprajnada samadhi becomes asamprajnada samadhi. In samprajnada still the thoughts are there. You are knowing it. Asamprajnada means even the knowledge is gone.
No thoughts.
No thoughts. So it's all there.
Okay.
So the yoga, this Patanjali yoga is giving hand to me because I also don't know, he also doesn't know. So samprajna, asamprajna sonna bayandu poiduvaanga. Correct. Sariyada irukano. That is the technique. மிரட்டணும் எல்லாரையும் பயங்கர பம்பாஸ்டிக் லாங்குவேஜ் சொல்லி சம்பிரஜாதா அசம்பிரஜாதான்னு சொன்னால் ஓ சாமிக்கு நிறையா தெரியும் போல இருக்கு பேசாமல் போயிடுவோம் only Patanjali knows what he is talking about samprajnada. I don't know, but other great masters also know, but what I mean to say, it is all there. Come. Sabesanji. Come closer to me.
He asked one question, Samuchya.
Who is he? Narayan Swamiji.
I think according to the second adhyayam, from 1 to 11 to 13, it is very clear. There are two things are referred here. One is called Sankhya Buddhi. And the Sankhya Buddhi means who is the Sankhya and who is Asocya. So he is starting from Asocya. Whoever not bother about the death of persons, though totally it is called Asocya.
Now you are going to ask a question or you are going to present something?
No, sir, this is a question for me.
No, you are going to ask a question?
No, I am.
You are answering.
Clarification.
Okay.
Actually, one line is a Sankhya Buddhi. The Sankhya Buddhi means it is jnana. It is completely jnana. And another one is called Nishkama Karma Anushtana. That is called Karma Yoga. So he is explaining two things clearly. And that is Samucham is not possible. He is giving commenting also, it won't possible. One line is that is called Nishkama Karma Anushtana. That is called yoga. That is called yoga. It is called. And without any expectation, we have to do it. That is the very important. Nishkama Karma, we have to do it. And another one is completely the Sankhya Buddhi. It is a Jnana Yoga. We have to learn scripts and attain Mukti. But Arjuna at that time he is asking, why not you I do sannyasam he is asking. I can do sannyasam, but you can't do. You are getting swadharma. You have to do the swadharma. You are a Kshatriyan. You have to protect your duty is only to protect the people. So you have to do swadharma. Without doing swadharma, if you do sannyasi, it is wrong. He is explaining clearly, you can't do sannyasam or you can't go directly for jnana buddhi. And if you do the karma yoga without fruit, without expectation, automatically your mind will be, chitta sukkti will be attacked. And then after chitta sukkti, automatically you can go to jnana and then you can go to the mukti is another line. So there are two separate lines, it is clearly explained in this adhyayam, particularly the second adhyayam, from 11 to 30. It is clear. Thereafter only Siddha Prajamyan, all these things are explained.
Good. Thank you. You want to ask some question? ரொம்ப தலை வேகிறா சாப்பிட்ற யுவராணி, you want to ask any question? Basic question.
So first of all,
how to spell Bhagavad Gita? It is G-E-E-T-A or G-I-T-A? Basic question. Come here and ask. In some of the books it is written as G-E-T-A. In recent books it is G-I-T-A. Come here.
So Swamiji,
look there.
So Swamiji, at first Krishna was asking Arjuna to perform the duty without expecting the fruit or the outcome of it. So at the same time, and the 25th shloka, I guess, he told what would other warriors think about you if you run away. So why is Krishna persuading Arjuna like that instead of asking him to fight for Swadharma?
See, his question is, if you should not be worried about anything, then why should you worried about others finding fault with him and condemning him and all those stuff? See, it's a different standpoint, He himself is saying, no? See, the real standpoint is what? The first standpoint is, do your Swadharma without expecting results and all. But see, this way also you see, this is how he is saying, this way also you see. From a very vyavharik, very sort of mundane standpoint he is saying, this way also you see. Now, as you are now, you cannot take this kind of a dishonor. Somebody talking ill about you now. So, do you want that? He is asking. So, it's a different standpoints, different angles he is talking. First he is saying your Swadharma and all. If he is looking at his eyes, he is not that convinced. Then he says, okay, அதை விடுவோம். இப்படி சொல்லுவோம் நம்ம பேசும்போது. So, அது இருக்கட்டும். இப்படி பாருங்க. இப்படி பார்த்தா கூட எப்படி இருக்கு பார். Meaning, very mundane standpoint he is taking.
But Swamiji, end of the day, he is convincing Arjuna instead of making him realize it.
No, he is making him realize only. See, these are all different arguments put forth why he should not run away and do his duty. Whatever logic and reasoning he spoke throughout the first chapter is not valid. So, for that he is giving from different angles. Because he is so concerned that if Arjuna runs away, he is very close friend he is. And also not only friend, he is something else also. So, they are very closely connected there. So, he wants to really drive this point that he should not run, See, suppose example, you are studying in the third year, easy third year, you are studying, right. So, your mother and father have paid so much college fees and everything, and also you also have put in a lot of efforts to pass all these exams. I suppose you have passed, yes, pass all these exams. Suddenly something goes into your head after coming to the ashram. You tell me, Swamiji, I am so inspired by Bhagavad Gita, I am so inspired by the ashram, now I am not going to go back. I want to be a sannyasi and I am going to be here only. If you say, what will happen to me? I will say, yo, no, you have to go da. Goda illani, you have to go da. Meaning what? No, your parents have invested so much on you and you have put in so much of efforts and you are not fit for now sannyasa. You may be inspired now, it's a sort of a temporary sort of some excitement. No, I say. You are not convinced, no Swamiji. Then I will bring in some other arguments. No, to convince you, because I know that is not good for you now at that moment. So just, I know it's not good for you, but you are not able to understand. So I will think which can make you, to at least understand this. So I bring in different arguments. I would say, see, your Atta Ponnu is there only waiting for you. You should not disappoint her. Pavam she is. Then you may think, oh, that is right. I never thought about that. Okay, you will say. Attai Ponnu means, I have to tell in English, I don't know. Aunt, daughter, asking Murai Ponnu eppadi solradhu English la? See, the cousin whom you are destined to marry, it's called Attai Ponnu. Okay. Destined to marry, supposed to marry, or whatever. So she is saying, no, don't marry, she is saying. This is an example, Amma. You understand? So I am giving a very, very powerful astra, so that you may understand. I don't know which you will understand. So different logic and argument I am giving you.
So like that of Chinmayanandaji came from Kerala to our Ramana Maharishi here. All the way he was fond of him and came here. At the time Ramana Maharishi asked him, what are you doing now? I am doing college. Go and study first, then you are can do.
So you know it very clearly. You have seen that, I suppose. Bhagavan appalam pesa mattarpa.
It is coming in the East.
No, it's recorded, something different. It's not like this. I will show you the actual recording. இது யாரோ எழுதிருக்காங்க சும்மா மசாலாலாம் சேர்த்து, ஏய் போடா நீ படிக்க போடா அப்படிலாம் பகவான்லாம் பேசவே மாட்டார். I will show you the actual this history or whatever.
Just as Arjuna is one calf and we are all the others receiving the milk, the same way the Upadesha given by Krishna is for different people here. One person may be able to understand the highest standpoint of the self.
So Krishna was thinking about you and me and everybody and talking.
So the Dhyana Shloka is.
Dhyana Shloka may say anything.
So
Krishna was addressing only Arjuna, not you and me at that time. அங்கே கங்கா அம்மா வந்து அப்படி இருப்பாங்க, அவங்களுக்கும் கொஞ்சம் சொல்லி வைக்கணும் ஏதாவது ஒன்று, இதையும் சொல்லி வைப்போம். You tell me what you are searching for. Don't talk about people. Don't say people in general. You say what you are searching for.
On the outside you look complete, right? I have everything going on. Everything.
You have listened to a lot of Chinmaya lectures.
No, never.
You are repeating the same. Okay.
No, I never do that.
You don't listen to anybody. I know you don't listen to anybody. So unconsciously you have spoken the truth.
No, generally I'm saying there's so much of rush everywhere, right? If you go to temple, there's rush. If you go to any guru, there's rush.
Guru, there's rush? Where?
If you go anywhere, right? There's always say that the camp everything is full or something like that. I'm wondering what people are searching for, why there is so much of
See, actually people are searching for what they are searching for. Like you only. That's what. You are also searching. What is that we have to search actually? What am I searching actually for? I really don't know. That is how you are searching, no? There is something which is missing in me. Everything is there, but something is incomplete. I don't know what. What I really want in life. What I really want. This is what you are searching, no? That is what they are searching. You should find out from within, na? Then only it will help you. If I answer, it will not help you. You have to find out what am I really searching for? Why I am here? Where from I have come? Where am I going? What is this all about? This is vichara. This you have to inquire yourself.
No, because after hearing some things, I got confused whether God is real or not also.
Very good. You are attending my Kaival Navanidam, I suppose. That is why. You should not attend such lectures.
God is real, whether the stories that we hear.
See, Kaivalya Navanidam has got 108 verses of first chapter, Tattva Vilakkam, and then 180 verses of second chapter, Sandeha Theludal Padalam. She has come after the first chapter And Sandeha tells the Brahma is absolutely, bouncers, going beyond you. She has come in between one day and started listening. Then you will get confused only whether there is God or not. I am also confused. What can I do? But I am Acharya, I cannot show it out.
Seriously, it is like everything is a myth or Maya and everything. Means like what we are doing here then, right? That is what
You have to find out what you are doing here.
why I am here.
Are you eating? Are you sleeping? Are you happy? Then you are done.
Seriously, I'm asking why people go to temples. What are they looking for so much?
See, different people go for different things. Not that everybody goes for one thing. See, basic thing is always, yesterday what Guruji said in Bhagavatam, dukkha nivritti sukha prapti. Everybody wants to avoid sorrow, misery, and everybody wants to be happy, joyful. That is all is a basic search everywhere. But we do not know how to go about one thing. Where is the true happiness? We don't know. We are searching. It is good that we are searching. We will find out one day where is the true happiness and how to go about it. Till then, it is a search. So there is nothing wrong. See, like J. Krishnamurti says, if you read in a book, it will not help you. If you ask me and if I tell you something, it will not help you. If you find out where is the true happiness through your own search and you get it, then it is yours. So if you are a true seeker, you have to question and ask and try to find out, not through Google search, through life search. You have to find out. See that, then it will be then only it will help you, not otherwise.
Sir, shall I answer that?
Please come here and answer. Our professor of chemistry, Shastriji, and also a very great fan of Vedanta, here. Come closer to me.
Madam, God is not a physical existential reality. It is a subjective experiential reality, what Ramana Maharshi said.
Beautiful.
So, as long as you are forgetting about yourself and believing in something physically, if you want to appear God before, it is not possible.
Oh, it's possible.
Another thing is, the questions are coming within you. What are these? What are these? Who is generating these questions? Who is seeking the question? There is an idiot in ourselves. Jiva, self, what do you call false ego, I. What do you call the other is false I, exactly to say, Vidya, name, false I. And if any question that comes, I look at myself. Self says simply that as long as that idiot is there, questions are coming, answers we are seeking for. If you kill that ego.
Oh, you are accusing her as idiot or what?
No, I am not saying that. In general, I am not addressing you this. So as long as if you kill that idiot, so no questions, no answers. I am just I am having so many questions and doubts I don't try to clear up. I just simply close and try to suppress the ego, no answers. So everything is, see, what is spiritual journey? Transforming from belief system to spiritual, what do you call? Experiential system. So we must go into an experiential system, not in a belief system. Belief means something that you don't know you are accepting. That's all. There is a devil in the house. So many people are saying, you are saying, neither you see and the other people say. They are not, you don't know. So you are simply accepting. So acceptance or believing is something is not correct. You have to experience everything. If anybody asks, where is the God? I don't know. Because if it is in my experience, I can say. That is not in my experience. And I don't search for God, going to temples, asking for something, this and all these things. So, self is only the experiential system. Then you go into the self, be of the self, and no doubts will come. That I think partly I have given the answer to you, not completely. Okay?
Her question is, what am I searching for means, you are giving an answer, you search for the self. Okay. So basically, she doesn't know what is she searching for herself. Like she is in search of Ananda. She feels complete.
Did she tell you?
No, she told now. She told now that she is complete in everything. Okay. but still she is going everywhere. So she is asking, what am I really searching for? In the sense,
No, she's asking what people are searching for.
why am I here? She's asking.
No, she first asked what people are searching for in temples. They go to gurus.
So she's finally she wants that. She doesn't want that, Swamiji. All of us are.
She doesn't want what?
No, I'm not talking about her. I just want to express myself. So before we started the journey, also Swamiji, 10 years before, the same question I had asked you, Swamiji. Exactly the same question Ranjani's house had asked. So we are searching for something all the time. We do not know what we are searching also. She has put for the same question. So as you said, Swamiji, the life we have to only inquire. But we had a guru in you to tell us what we are searching or what we want, which gives us that the end to the search. So I think for that we need a surrender to a guru, to Bhagwan, where we will understand what we are searching for, and that is only lying within. He can call it self, or maybe in the devotional aspect it can have a form,
Bhagwan,
Ishvara,
Bhagwan.
But finally we are searching for something which we are already that, but we do not know that we are that, and we unnecessarily think it is in the external thing. So for that we need the guidance of guidance. We have to surrender to Bhagwan, to a guru, to understand what we are searching for also, Swamiji.
Okay, ma, it is just like keeping myself in my pocket and searching outside.
That's what she does not know that.
See, our nature is Ananda. Our nature is Ananda. We are Ananda Swarupas. So, have you heard of the Gudipad Venkatachalam, a great writer, settled finally in Arunachalam and died there itself. I mean, is a wonderful literature. He said, there is Ananda million folds in our life. A small speck of grief is there, you are clinging onto the grief and suffering. Why this? Life is full of Ananda is there. We are Ananda Swarupa, so we need not search it from the outside. If you get any Ananda from outside, it is a temporarily transient. It won't exist forever. But if you seeking nothing for, and permanent bliss that is coming from inside only. So realize yourself, that is only the answer what Bhagavan has said. Okay, ma'am? Thank you.
Good. But I have always a problem, no, not for you, with her. The thing is, see, it is good, traditionally it is accepted that you should have surrender to the Lord and the Guru, and then you should follow the path and you should inquire, find out and all. But I always believe the life is a good teacher and we have to search. See, whoever tells anything, we have to search, and our life is a good teacher. Our own experiences, we should try to understand, analyze and find out what is the truth. See, somehow that way I appreciate J. Krishnamurti. Yes, gurus are okay, scriptures are fine, you have to follow, all those are fine. But still, there is nothing like the real search from within, and you yourself search with the intense this thing to know. And also, the life teaches, not anybody teaches. Life teaches. When we are open to the learning from life, then only we know what it is. So, see, that is what I'm saying. Very traditional approach is what you have said. But actually, I believe so much in the life's teaching and also our own experiences. For that, we should be very subtle enough, open, and then try to understand and learn from our own life. And we should search and we should find out. We should die our own death. We should find out our own answers. That only is ours. Whosoever says whatever, yeah, maybe it may help, but sometimes it may confuse also. Confuse means what? It's not our own, so it will not be convincing also. So I feel we have to search deeply, sincerely, and also be open to life's teaching. Life is a very great teacher. The experiences are the biggest teacher. or the very effective teachers. So that is very important. So we have to find out. Huh?
After my sister, I lost my sister, and they have taken her body inside the cremation. Like we have seen, and next day they have given
Ashes.
in the pot of ash. Then I understood. So much I'm learning from you all, and I understood that time only. So whatever we are experiencing, everything it is stored in this memory, all has gone. And something what you said is today I got suddenly in my some prayer. So whatever you said morning, the impressions only in the Sukshma Sarira. So that is what I am searching. Say she has gone, where she is, whether I can able to see again. I felt like that. But whatever inner memory, everything has gone. Once it has gone as a
body.
But the impressions, what you said, in the Sukshma Sarira. But what you said is it is moving. Next we can see. We can't able to see now, sir. Previous birth and now we are not able to see now. How can we see that? That is what I understood by experience, as we say in the life experience.
We are talking about Krishnamurti. All of us are critical of him on certain aspects. But as you pointed out, the trust that he has is that he is not bogged down by, when I say this, dogma of the scriptures. Nor does he have preconceived notion. There are certain conceptualization blocks him. That advantage he has.
Yes.
Which none of us have. We have the path we are taking.
See, to some extent, Bhagavan also has got, because he also has not gone through any scripture and he got the experience straight. So the dogmas and all those, philosophical expositions.
No, it is very clear, 100% it's not, we are not the body. That is very clear. But where these thoughts popping up, we cannot able to understand. Where it is coming from, this popping up.
You have to find out.
Isn't it the fact that Bhagavan, he must have done serious tapas in his previous janma, somewhere, he must have done, to come to this point. So it is the collective consciousness, the spiritual consciousness, as he said, the search within. The search within is, for some reason, there was no samadhi or there was no culmination in the previous, but so something is brought to us in this generation. Going to teach and then going to sleep.
Yep. Yes. Shall we conclude? It's 12:15. Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.